Alright, this spin.
Alright. Should I do an intro? Go ahead. Alright. Bess Conversations Podcast. Happy holidays to all you people out there. Getting ready for Christmas and all that good stuff.
With your broke ass.
Don't go broke. Please don't go broke.
Ain't no other option.
Hey man, that was all about to say.
Spend that shit.
Hey,
on your
always get broke around this time.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you get this the year of you get a pass. Like your kids need to understand shit got crazy this year. You getting one gift.
One gift.
Okay, you better make it a good one. You getting one.
Pick what you want the most.
What you want the most.
And we got $150 cap on that motherfucker.
Exactly. All right, Bess Conversations Podcast. I kind of took a week off just because technical difficulties. Shout out to Laquan. I said I was gonna do a part 2 to the Laquan episode, but we'll bring him back soon when we do the year wrap up episode. But today I got my partners in here, aka my business partners, and
thanks,
aka the crib. All up in this thing. Everybody in here done been on Bess Conversations Podcast once already, but I like to reintroduce everybody. I want everybody to reintroduce themselves, and we go from there. But I start with me. You know what I mean? I'm Killa TV, aka I'm Kayvon McKinnon, aka Killa TV, host of Bess Conversations Podcast. It's been an amazing, despite all the BS, it's been an amazing 2020. The viewership has definitely been great. Everybody that's been watching and listening, I thank everybody for definitely fucking Bess Conversations this year, last year, and everywhere else. I had this gentleman on the podcast just a couple of episodes back, so we'll just start my man right here and we'll just go around.
That's for sure. I'm Lee Rogers, aka Boogie, aka Leonard, aka what the hell you know me by when you see me. I am your artist, your actor, your Renaissance man. I am by way of North Carolina. That's Longburg. Matter of fact, that's Wagram, North Carolina. And we here, baby. We in the building. You know who I am. Keep it. Hope you can see me. Can you see me? Is the hat? Can you see me with the hat? I know the light. Can we see me? Can you see me?
Yep.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Tone.
Hey, what up, man? It's your boy T Mac, 1/3 of that Unfiltered Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Also from the LBG.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the building, man. Matter of fact, all of us from the LB. So
we the crib.
We in the building. It's the crib episode.
And that pretty motherfucker.
Man.
Hold on, who gave this nigga the pretty title? We talking about Mike Lowry.
Let me tell you how I gave this motherfucker the name. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. After everybody, then I'm gonna go with how I gave these motherfuckers. Well, this dude his name.
Yeah, of course you got Mike Lowry, the infamous Mike Lowry in the building. Unfiltered Podcast, the Triangle Offense. You know how we do it. Backyard Entertainment. Just give me the catalog of what we got going on. Go ahead, B.
I'm Bino, B-I-N-O. Don't get it confused. I'm not B-E-A-N.
What we do? Yeah. Keep the gas.
Right.
No.
Bino gas. I'm Bino, man. Upcoming person, like I said.
Before, my bad. It is one person that never been on Bess Conversation. Bino, please super introduce yourself to the people out here.
Yeah, I always say the best for last.
Nah, but yeah, just the upcoming person, we gonna get into a lot. Y'all gonna see a lot of me pretty soon. Upcoming. I'm planning to work with all my partners in here tonight. We gonna do our thing, man.
And you will dig into that personality soon.
Yes, sir. So these gentlemen got a podcast coming soon, coming in 2021. Be looking for their podcast under the Backyard Boyz umbrella. It's a family thing here, and he also from the 9-1 Izzo in this thing, man.
From Laurinburg, North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
so
sir.
Keep your eyes and ears posted for What You Don't Know podcast. Will be smacking you in the neck soon.
For what they don't know.
For what they don't know.
So we just in here cooling tonight, man. I don't really do the topics thing that heavy, but we can get into a couple things. I just wanted to ask everybody individually, man, how has the pandemic affected you, and what have you learned from this? What do you learn from yourself? Because I'm pretty sure it's been a lot of in the house time with your old lady. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers done came out this motherfucker divorced.
I mean, it depends on what part of the quarter, which quarter you want to talk about.
You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers done came out this bitch with a business plan. You feel me?
It definitely depends on the quarter you want to talk about, because I would say beginning, I don't know if you want to break it down later, but I guess it's the answer to the question. But of course, your first, we lost Kobe in January, right? All right, that's before the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So,
stop saying it.
You know what I'm saying? It's still, I had to take a breath while I said it. Anybody that know me know Kobe is the holy grail for me. So that set my year off. I already knew what I was in for this year in January. Yeah. Then, month and a half, Kobe, right? And I can't say to answer your question, how that affected me literally from then to now. Man, this has been one of the most growing, one of the most gratifying, one of the most successful years for me, contrary to all of the negativity that has been that we've been experiencing, just because it is a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? We know we ain't gotta highlight what's been negative about it. So, but I definitely want to touch on the positive side, man. I mean, far as a whole, for me as business, I probably haven't been engulfed with investing in myself as much as this year as compared to any year, because we've been forced to bet on ourselves. And the money that I've been putting on myself, I've been digging that, bringing that, sliding that pot back to me. So I can say, and I don't even mean just money, just time and effort. It's literally made me stop, think, look, pay attention, and say, bro, just execute. All you gotta do is execute, and just honestly just breaking myself down. I mean, let me do that a lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? So.
Me personally, my truthfully, my life hasn't really changed much through the pandemic.
Okay.
I thank God for work I do and stuff like that. I still had to go to work, so it would never shit never really changed for me or my wife. My wife worked in the hospital, so she's really the warrior. You know what I mean? Right. She dealing with COVID patients. First thing,
day in, day out.
How has that affected y'all, like, far as y'all routine? So y'all had a routine before, right? Or has it affected the routine?
Nah, it haven't affected the routine at all. Okay. It's really like when she get home, it's like, don't touch me. I gotta, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's gotta like desanitize and kind of and such, and as far as that. But as far as just like, I don't work at a job where I couldn't go in or anything like that. So it was just pretty much the same for me. Is it still recording? I seen this shit go from it's still red. My bad. Nothing has changed for me, but I'm definitely super sensitive to the people that has been affected. You know what I mean?
Firsthand.
Firsthand. So you know what I mean. I see like a lot of people, getting divorced and shit. You know what I mean? Because they like, damn, this is a lot of time with your fucking old lady, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's something that's been coming up a lot. How everybody's relationships has been affected. I'm talking about all the way down from the top of the household, the man and the woman, to the kids. See, we don't think about that your kids can't have a social life right now. Like, and that's a probably way bigger for them than us, because hell, once you get our age, you want to be by your damn self most of the time anyway. So, but they're in the development of the social atmosphere that we in. And literally, my nephew said the other day, he was like, man, like out of nowhere, he's like, I haven't seen my friends and I haven't seen my, like, and it touched me like a little bit, like, damn, they really don't have an opportunity.
Yeah, now that did affect. That did affect me. My daughter loves school.
Yeah.
And my oldest daughter, I feel like she's a really smart girl. But I feel like her grades been slipping because
she don't have that interaction of school.
Interaction with school. So that part has been challenging, because I know my daughter don't usually bring no type of grades home.
Because it's pretty much like, all right, you're a kid, You know, they want you to sit here and do this for, you know,
X amount of times or hours in your house.
When they in school, they used to socialize, and you know, they have this, they have that. It's kind of structured, and they're used to it. This is something that the kids got to get used to. You know, it's just.
It's like taking the lion from out the jungle and drop his ass on the street right there.
Not no zoo lion.
Yes.
Not no zoo lion. Nah, this lion is fresh off the block. He's from the jungle. Put him here.
And guess what? And the teacher told me, like, I'm sitting there with my daughter on the Zoom or whatever, however they use it. Yeah. And she was like, "Oh, you can't get a kid. You don't give your daughter the answers." I'm like, okay, like I want to give her the answers. Like, nah, you got to treat it like school. You can't give her. You can't give her the answers, Dad. Yeah. I was like, all right.
And I commend teachers. I'm gonna tell you why. The ones that's really putting in that work, because. Yeah, we talking about the kids.
Right. Fact.
Hell, they gotta try to. It's one thing to deal with a bunch of kids live, like in the classroom. 21, 22 kids. Now you got them same amount of kids, who are not as electronic savvy as me and you, who their parents probably ain't that damn savvy with the electronics half of the time.
Right.
And not only do you got that, those are added elements to. Let's say a child who already got trouble paying attention. You feel me? You can't sit still.
And guess what? You can't do nothing to him.
You can't do
nothing to him.
You can't even cut. You can't even cuss. Like, you can't be regular. I was sitting there. We was recording them, and like I'm over there talking regular, talking about all kind of stuff, and I'm like, damn, they can hear me over here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
and the auntie with the robe on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But having them. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. The kids that's good, that is being successful at this transition that's going on, they gonna be on another level. Absolutely. Because they're doing things that they wouldn't typically do at this age. But on the flip side,
my baby like it. She don't want to get up and go to school.
Yes,
she like this. She like this works for her.
Right.
I said, you just weird, kid.
But even with the kids like that, it worked for them until they realize, damn, I gotta keep waking up and trying to play with. You get tired of playing with dolls with me after a while. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you playing with, you gonna get tired of me after a while. Like
what this generation was already lacking in with social interaction.
It
was already
because of the electronics
behind the 8 ball with that. So now you taking it a step back.
Two more.
So now where school was the one place where you can say, yo, you know, this is where you can get that needed socialization with other people. The contact, boom, boom, boom. Get from in front of that screen. Now you put all the people you were gonna be friends with. You gonna miss that because now you don't really even know the people in your classroom. You just know them on the screen.
And I don't know if I told y'all one of the previous podcasts before, but my reason on why I think this pandemic, this is I guess can be conspiracy in my mind.
Conspiracy theory
of my mind. But I mean, it ain't really conspiracy if you believe in anything. We are getting taught a lesson, y'all. As a unit, as a society, as a world, as a whole, we are behind anything that you want to do, any level of success. Standing in front of that is the things that you do not want to fucking do, right? Whatever those things is, if you can't reach that goal, it's usually because you don't want to do the hard things that it's gonna take to get there, right? So now, when you cut the world off, you pull the plug on the world, wow. Alright, y'all figure it out. I get back to you. I get back to y'all when y'all figure it out. When you start actually being a parent, when you start actually being a husband, when you start actually paying attention that all that money, all whatever you got, all what you don't have don't matter. What matter is your time. And I say that like with every relationship. That's friendships, that's kids, that's everything. That's even our relationship with each other as a society. That's races, you know, like different races. We all forced to stand beside each other. Them same people that voted for Trump, they in line with you. With now they they got a mask on. This made me think about it today. I went to the store and I was just having to look around. You got a Spanish person in the store. You got me. I'm a black person. You had a white lady in the store. And I think it was like a Arab man in the store. It's like I'm just literally just observing like just how we all sitting in here and think about the different mindsets.
Everybody has been affected by this. And the crazy thing about it is the rich people that feel like they never had a problem in life, like everything has just been so peachy and perfect for them in their life. It hit them too. This shit is, nobody can get away from it. Even from the richest person to the smallest person, it hits everybody. It affects everybody. And if you're spiritual and if you believe in God, I definitely think God, telling us we all need to,
You need, the much as you think you don't need that dude that's standing beside you in line. My point was saying that. What I was saying, the much as you think you don't need that person, even the person that hates you,
we all play a part in this thing.
We need each other. So y'all need to figure out. It's like he took all of us, had a big bag, threw us in the bag, and said, "Figure it out. Let y'all out when y'all figure it out."
Boy, that's
you know what I'm saying. And I feel like we still, instead of, guess what we do though? We so conditioned to go against the grain, be combative, not accept what is right in our face. So
we all love our own little bubbles. Like I love my bubble. You love your bubble. You like living in your rich neighborhood. I like living where I live. Everybody, but now this is forced us all to deal with it.
Right.
Some of these motherfuckers don't want to walk around with the mask, motherfucker. You got to wear the mask too, motherfucker.
And that's something real you just said. You know what the problem is with that? Because it ain't a problem with you wanting to be in your bubble, staying to yourself, minding your own goddamn business.
The other bubbles.
That, and the problem is, yeah, you might be good, your family good, this, that, and the third, but your cousin who don't have that privilege to be able to seclude himself from, he got to live next to the person that don't like them. Well, they got how can we, if we know that caring about that, worrying about that person affects you, then you got to do something too, and not necessarily start an organization. Do it. It starts in the mind. Just change your mind about how you think about stuff. How I always talk about number one thing in relationships is being selfish and unselfish. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the more we get to being unselfish, things get revealed. Like how many? That's I guess the branch off your question. What is something that's been revealed to you during this time? Yeah. Like what was what's something?
I'm gonna tell you something that probably happened to a lot of people, or pretty much everybody, was who knew that their job was essential.
Right.
Before the pandemic.
Okay. That's a good
one. Like it's some jobs that you might have thought were essential.
They're cutting this off, right?
and some things that weren't. I mean, that you thought that weren't, essential, that were essential.
The liquor store ain't closed.
They still had like the spas open where you can get your nails.
Yeah,
that was essential.
Yes,
and it's like.
But they closed.
No, they was closed for a while though.
The liquor store did not close at one particular moment in time. If they closed for the beginning, maybe.
Nah, they didn't. They never closed.
It was no. Well, hold up though. GameStop didn't close off the rip.
Okay. But yeah, like the people, but they were gonna make nail shops and shit.
They was gonna make money.
I'm just saying though.
I'm pretty sure they stock went up.
And we got a world mandate because.
Remember
what the hell the video game store doing?
They closed the barbershop.
That's why liquor store opened up. That was a little bit.
Yeah, the barbershops were closed. Yeah, you're right.
The barbershops were closed.
Right. So, which is crazy as a barber because we in the barbershop. Those industries are some of the most sanitary industries. We constantly have to be sanitary. During the entire cut, I don't know. I cut any of y'all here before. I'm constantly spraying.
Without even the pandemic, we did the same shit.
Huh?
The only difference to me at the barbershop now is everything's appointment only.
Yep.
You can't. Barbershop talk is kind of.
It's over.
It's over for right now because
the whole energy.
Yeah, the whole energy is gone. The only thing you got right now is barber client.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
The barber beside you.
That's why I'm a mobile barber. AKA shout out, hit Clip King Lee at Clip King Lee on Instagram. Hit me up, book your boy. I will pull up on you for a small fee. Okay, but definitely.
I don't give a damn what it is.
You gonna make that drop?
Got to, baby. Look, how else they gonna know? They gotta know.
Tootsie roll on. Tootsie roll.
Hey Tony, they be in the eye dog. The buy heads.
Thank God for them clippers.
Shout out. And bless these clippers. King Lee, mobile barber.
Listen,
I come to you.
And what was crazy was they was talking about taking barbers' license if they got caught cutting.
Yeah,
they did. It was a couple salons.
That was tragic. That's tragic.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
Bro, and I'm gonna tell you what hit me when it came to this is that, you know, I felt like as an economy we didn't support the small businesses that really rely on that walk-in, that day-to-day, that social interaction to thrive. These small business hit it.
Why you think that happened?
Cause one, you know, they always looking out for the big dogs, the big fish. You gotta keep the big fish swimming. Okay, I get banks and all these things that they gotta.
When you say they, I'm sorry, who you talking about? Us or?
I'm talking about, I guess, as a whole, I'm talking about
Just
government.
Society.
Just think about a business that just somebody that put their whole time and energy that just launched their business in February or March.
Yeah, and then the pandemic. That happened a lot of times too. I know a lot of people that happen too.
People don't realize that starting a business is a crapshoot already.
Absolutely,
it's a crapshoot.
Absolutely,
they will tell you that you won't reap the benefits of starting a business for 2 years, to at least 2 years into launching your new business.
Right.
Boom, pandemic hit. Some people had to quit. I remember this Jamaican restaurant, one of my favorite Jamaican restaurants. I'm going over there to get a beef patty and cocoa bread off on New Bern Road. So I'm on my way there right now. I come to find out now they are Hispanic girl. I'm like,
they done flipped it. It done got so crazy. They done put a whole other business in it.
They done had a whole launch of a new business. They done
shut down, open, and did a grand opening
all in a fucking 4-month period. I'm like, yo, where is my beef patty?
The reason why I asked you though why you felt like that is because what popped in my mind is, and I'm gonna play devil advocate, to defend why that possibly happened. One, we weren't ready, right? Nobody was ready. Nobody didn't wake up. No, I'm just saying we weren't ready. We wasn't ready mentally, definitely. Yeah. We still wasn't ready physically, but we wasn't ready to even react.
To me, we still not ready now. We just not, because people, you still got people that don't want to wear masks. You got people that don't. They just be like, oh, this is. I'm like, bruh, this is a fucking pandemic. They don't give it a name like that if this shit ain't serious, bruh. Take it for what it is. Wear your mask. Do the things you need to do. Social distancing.
We like 10 months in, like 9 months.
We're a year in this thing.
We almost in March will be a year.
Bro, I have a relationship that ain't lasted this long as damn pandemic.
That's what I'm saying. So like, like you saying, but I feel like the fact that we wasn't prepared was even more reason. Like I said, in my theory is we have to be way more cerebral than we have ever been in this pandemic, right? Or you ain't gonna survive. Right. And he's forcing us to use the number one thing that we have, which is your brain, that we don't use. I'm guilty to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't use it enough. Like, you pretty much have everything you need in your brain. For God, I've seen this before you turn 10 years old.
I heard a study where it says that the human mind, we only use like a certain percentage of your brain.
We low.
We don't even use it. And I be thinking to God, like, God, how do I tap in that other part of my brain I'm not using?
Well, that's what that movie Limitless was about.
Yeah.
Use this pill so he can show you that you ain't even using all your brain. You ain't even know you knew how to do kung fu because you don't watch Bruce Lee 17 times. So you know how to do that kick. But you don't know.
Don't use that part of your brain. Cause that's what Nate Robinson taught. Hold on. Relax. I'm gonna relax.
Come on, baby. You took a shot. Nate, you did.
We will be.
Are we going to Nate?
Oh yeah, we will.
Let's segue to Nate.
Let's put the ball on the pandemic.
One more thing about the pandemic. All right, so the pandemic was definitely an eye opener for pretty much everybody as far as, you know, losing people. You know what I mean? Because life goes on. Life, that's just the way life is. You live and you die.
Natural.
And life will go on with or without you.
That's natural. And people pass every year, no matter what.
Absolutely.
People gonna pass, people that you know, people that are famous that you know you might not know personally, but you know of them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But this year has been
death is death. It don't matter who it is. Yeah.
Right. I don't know if it's normal. You get what I'm saying, or it's because we can visually see it because of when we talk about police brutality.
Right.
That was definitely highlighted.
Right. Or because of the numbers.
Well, that's my point, B.
Right.
When you take everything away.
And then you got all these rappers out here getting killed.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's everything.
Now, what's the problem? Now, the fact you even bring up the rappers. But guess what? What's the problem? Like I said, when you take certain things away and force people to... The reason why all these rappers getting killed is because they don't got no shows to go to. There's no touring. God said, I'm going to take that tour money that you take all the time and fuck up all the time. And let me get that. I'm going to force y'all niggas to be right on top of each other and figure it out. Because y'all out here promoting a lot of bullshit. Like, being honest, y'all making millions and millions of dollars. And I hear you buying jury. I mean, of course, it's a lot of reasons why they are in that mindset as well. I'm not knocking that as well. I'm just saying, wrong is wrong. When you're doing wrong, you need to be able to face yourself in the mirror.
You think we need? Because I'm not saying this is what you're saying, but what I'm hearing is like, you think as a society we needed to be humble.
Yes,
I think
stop taking stuff for granted.
I think God humbled everybody. It's because my analogy to that, Mike, is remember Hurricane Katrina. Now, like the people in New Orleans was affected, but us in North Carolina, we just watched it on TV. We wasn't affected. All we could do was just send our prayers and our blessings. And it's like even when people have tornadoes and things, it don't hit us. So this is the first thing that ever happened where it affected
everybody at the same time.
Everybody.
This is the hurricane and everybody.
It's almost like a way for God to humble us all at the same time.
Go ahead.
Nah, it's a global.
Right. That's what I was just about to say.
From the top to the bottom.
Just America.
From the top to the bottom. Everybody hurts.
It's the world.
Everybody feeling it at the same time. It's a very good point you bring up. We don't never feel them. I don't give a damn
if it's a disaster in China.
We don't never feel it at the same time. Even 9/11. Like we felt it, but like
we knew we was kind of good when we was.
I was sitting in the in my
I was in
school. I was in class.
Right, because it didn't really affect white people didn't crime, but it affected families and things like that.
Like it didn't stop me.
If you weren't in New York, if you weren't in New York, if you weren't one of those people,
yes,
I would have answered slide for 9/11.
Let me say this. These guys is in high school and middle school at the time. So go ahead and give them their second. 9/11 was fucking serious.
Yes.
It was very serious.
I was in college.
I'm not saying it wasn't serious.
I was in college at the time.
Can I play devil's advocate?
But the Mo's in Japan didn't give a damn. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Let me say this first, and then you.
Because it probably be fucked up what I'm about to say. But go ahead.
All right, you can go ahead and say what you gotta say when I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and finish it.
Go ahead and say.
All right, so I was in college at the time, and I was in a computer class, and they literally like rolled the auditorium. They put the news on the the Megatron or whatever. They wheeled out TVs to every class that didn't have TVs in it. They rolled TVs to every class. Turned the news
and made us watch it all day.
They literally hit the crisis. The crisis. What do they call it? Crisis
hotline.
Report team or something like that. Went to every class and had the whole nine. Yeah. So we're not comparing it to 9/11.
No, but what I'm saying is
attack against.
But that was an American problem.
That was an American problem.
It affected other countries.
That wasn't a world problem.
Right.
That was definitely an American
problem. You know what I'm saying? So
let's say that. That sounds better.
Yeah,
it was American.
Yeah, I'm just saying the people in Japan ate good that day. I'm just saying they ain't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it didn't affect them.
But what I was saying though was like it definitely it was real. It was what I'm saying. It was an attack on our country. So it was definitely real. But it was just like I feel like it didn't really.
It didn't hit.
Like it wasn't like
this can happen to you.
It couldn't happen to you.
It hit North Carolina like it hit New York. I mean, I know New Yorkers. New Yorkers are some proud people.
Absolutely.
They were about ready to fight.
Also, when I say affect, the most thing that we can all be affected by equally at the same time is our motherfucking money. So when you start messing with everybody money at the same time, they mess with the broke people money and the rich people money. The brokest nigga and the richest nigga got somebody. It took everybody money. It took a little. It affected everybody.
Go ahead, Mike.
No, never mind. Cause I ain't gonna say anything about that because it's fucked up. Go ahead.
I'm just saying that I feel like we're not gonna get like I feel like we had to have this paradigm shift for the type of change we want. We want people to stop being racist, right? Because we black and we affected on this end. But this has been going on for how long, right?
But
so something major gotta happen.
It did
before.
It did.
You get what I'm saying? Like before XYZ
pandemic was the biggest eye opener across America. Now let's just isolate this to America because racism is a American born thing. That's right. We made this, we grew it, we put it in a pot, we let that shit simmer.
I was about to say, I don't know if that's American born.
But we do it the best.
We might have put the best brand on it and label. We took the template and made it an iPhone. You feel me? We the iPhone of racism.
It's racism in every country. It's the thing is, our country was built on racism.
On racism. That's right.
Again,
built on racism.
It's blood, sweat, and tears.
Don't nobody.
Yeah.
That's delicious. Don't nobody homebrew this shit like we do. And now, what people was kind of, and I'm a victim of this. I didn't think it was that bad until this year.
But think about why.
What, racism?
I didn't think it was. That's me.
This Wayne. Pretty boy Mike, man.
No.
And this nigga dark skinned. I'm gonna be honest. You the darkest nigga in the podcast.
I'm gonna speak for my dark skinned brother.
Okay.
I'm 35 years old. I've never been affected by racism.
No, I'm not gonna say.
I've never been
I definitely can't say that.
Yeah, I've been affected by racism from the beginning.
Let me finish. I've had more cops tell me go the fuck on and tell me like, hey, go ahead. Then I've had like I've never had nobody ever call me a nigga. I've like white person, everything like that.
That could be because you 6'3", 6'4".
It could be because I'm 6'3", 260. That could be. But I always wanted this big.
Right.
I ain't never been called a nigga to my face.
Right to my face.
Not to my face. But I thought as a whole we were getting better.
I thought we was too.
As a whole, I thought we was better.
But that's the whole point. So what I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm not gonna attest in what you said because that's your truth. Well, I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that is part of the reason. Part of the problem.
And racism do exist. It never happened to me, but racism do exist.
Right. Because we can't see it on TV or where we see it and not understand that that's a regular damn Like when you see George Floyd get killed, right? We seen that 3 or 4 years ago, right?
No, George Floyd this year.
I'm saying we seen that type of behavior on camera 3 or 4 years ago, right?
I mean,
I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is,
and we seen the Sandra Bland's, and I'm just saying that it seemed like, not saying it is, it was like that's fucked up. That's all. That was fucked up. But I thought people were getting better. Let me
say this though. The reason why I say that, when you see that to that extremity, then you gotta know that this is how you know we numb to shit. This is I'm gonna tell you how we numb to it. Because I can't look at you and you are literally the same person as me. When I see that man down there, that's me. I could have literally been him. That was a luck of the draw. He's the next nigga coming down the road. You feel me? So they literally can be me, right? So I'm affected by that. So at that point I'm not physically or literally affected by it, but every time I see somebody else do it, I just feel blessed to not be in that situation, but still feel unblessed because I know
it could be
that's Russian roulette. I just didn't get selected.
What's your?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna ask everybody in the room. I'm gonna start with Tone. Have you ever been affected by racism, like blatant racism in your face?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
From Long.
What's your story?
Question.
What's your story?
And I'm gonna put his name out there because I'll punch him in the fucking face after this. Hershey.
Who?
Coach Hershey.
No, hold up. Not from Spring Hill.
Without a fucking question.
That I just got you talking about this.
Without a fucking question. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never racist.
Yeah, no cap.
And he from Lawrenceburg, North Carolina.
No cap.
Right now he with our kids every fucking day at Spring Hill Middle School. Mm-hmm. He ain't nothing but a bitch ass fucking racist. And it is what it is. When I was in middle school, it's actually the first time a white man called me a nigga. What's him?
He didn't call you no nigga. Cause
in your face.
Yeah.
Give me the backstory. Give me the.
Yeah. Basically, and it's crazy. This shit gonna sound like a fucking movie. When I went to Shaw Middle School, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Shaw. And the Dragons in the building. They don't know about that. Come on.
I was soccer coach.
Carver.
Our soccer coach was actually from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Flumo.
Without
question. Mr. Flumo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he put a decent team together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because neither one of us never played soccer.
It's soccer?
Yeah, this is soccer. And neither one of us in middle school. Yeah, I played soccer in middle school.
I did
neither one of us never played fucking soccer.
Me too. I was a goat too.
Damn, all these niggas in here playing soccer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey man, Mr. Flumo was a recruiter, boy.
Yeah, so neither one of us never played soccer.
You know the
facts. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of us. So, like I said, so we go out there to the games. We ain't got no shin guards. Half of them ain't got no cleats.
Yup, that's him.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the same thing with me.
It is what it is. We balled out. And so we happened to play this, I think we was at Johnson, I.E. Johnson. And I think he was a coach at that time, or maybe we was just playing mutual fit. Yeah, Hershey.
How the fuck old is Hershey? That nigga was my middle school back coach.
He was younger then.
Like
he had to be like his early 20s at the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we ain't know all the rules of fucking soccer.
We
was athletes. A bunch of fucking athletes.
Yeah.
Basically. So we running circles around the white boys.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They can play.
But we can
They slow as shit. They make a move.
And so basically we was running circles around them. And you know what I'm saying? At that time I was the guy on our soccer team. You know what I'm saying? And we basically punished them. And so I'm showboating. Of course, I'm fucking showboating. You know what I'm saying? Talk shit.
On a soccer field.
And like the first time I thought he said something, I wasn't 100% sure. When I like ran by, you know what I'm saying, the little sideline or whatever. And he called me a thug. Mm-hmm. That was the first time. I thought he said it.
That's a nice way of saying it.
I thought he said it. I was like, he ain't say that. We'll keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? We wound up scoring again. I'm showboating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hit double digits on these niggas?
No, we ain't had double digits on.
Okay.
It was closer than that because I remember us going to Sutton.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like like them blowout and shit like that. All right, so like I said, we balling. I thought he called me a thug the first time. I kind of laughed it off because I really didn't hear him the first time. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the game, we wound up winning, and I'm like going off. Cause of course, we ain't never played soccer before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the team fucking black kids beating a whole team of real soccer players.
Yes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? At the time.
We play soccer ball and basketball.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And so after the game, the game wasn't even ended yet. So he was like, showboating ass nigga.
What? That's what?
Yeah. And see, back then you wasn't dealing with the inner peace me. Mm-hmm. When I was in the 8th grade, I thought I was grown.
Right. Chaos. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought
I was grown. Like I literally thought I was grown. You know what I'm saying? So he had to see me. And I pumped this big ass, and when I was in fucking 8th grade. It's crazy because they offered me a job at Spring Hill when I got older, and I didn't know he was even the coach out there at the time. They offered me the job at Spring Hill to be a coach. I wanted to coach in Scotland. They was like, well, listen, I know where you work at, but you have to work somewhere in Scotland County schools first. Right. So we're going to give you this head coaching job at Spring Hill.
You get the coach what sport?
Football.
Wow. That would have been huge.
Yeah, Killa ain't doing shit.
I said, okay, cool. I'm going to go out there. That's alright, cool. You gonna meet the
athletic director?
Athletic director from Spring Hill. He gonna meet you.
And it's Hershey.
So I get out there and it's fucking Hershey.
Wow.
And I was like,
he been there forever.
Without a fucking question.
He been AD over there.
You know what I'm saying? So I walk in there, he look at me. Oh man, yeah, I love to have you here. Woo woo. Nah, motherfucker, I can't work with you. Cause I already know you ain't shit. And that was one of the worst decisions I ever fucking made.
You should have did it.
Because I should have did it.
Man,
because the black dude they hired as a coach.
He became the AD.
No, he didn't become the AD. You know what I'm saying? But he allowed Hershey to go with his same bullshit.
Oh,
and I wouldn't have.
You would have affected change. Yeah, I got you. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So Verdi, if I can go back, I would have took this.
Now you said that was 8th grade. What were you using 8th grade?
Probably like
95.
95.
Let's fast forward. When I went to Spring Hill, 2002. Alright, it's 2002. I'm in.
That's when you.
They just opened that bitch in like 2000.
You went to Scotland in 2002.
Who was your head coach?
Went to Scotland.
Who was your head coach?
Y'all
03, 04, 05, 06.
When you went to
03,
Spring Hill,
04, 05, 06.
August 20.
03, 04, 05, 06.
But you would have went there at the end of 02.
Huh?
You'd have went there.
You'd have went there in August of 2002.
But you know what I mean, man. At the beginning of the year, what are you talking about? You being technical. I'm saying like 02. I graduated I was in the 8th grade in 02.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I was. Reason why I'm pointing to 02 is because I mean 03. Reason why I mean 02. Damn. Reason why I'm pointing to that is because having that 7 years.
It is 02 because you same age as Wallace.
Right.
And Wallace would have been a 9th grader when I would have been a senior. And I graduated 03, so yeah.
Yeah. Right.
It don't mean nothing, but yeah. I don't even know how we going through, but no shit.
That's right. Beside the fucking point. But what was I saying? I lost what the hell I was saying.
Hershey, the coach.
So, bro, and I 7th grade, I played Park and Rec because they wouldn't really. You only got 2 7th graders that can go on the team. And Tony was automatic one because he was 6 feet.
Tony Robinson, right?
6 feet in 8th grade. So he's going to be on the team. And he can play too. But I'm just saying, like.
I know he shot the ball.
And then they had a white dude. You know, one of them going to be white, one of them going to be black. You just already knew. It was only 2. You only keeping 2 freshmen. So I was cool on that. I got to the 8th grade though. But Hershey know me. He the PE coach. You know I can play basketball. I play these same dudes. It's in my class all the time. Whooping them. I whoop them all the time. Me and Tony whoop these dudes all the time. So we go to tryouts, go through tryouts. I'm point guard, right? It's me and this white dude. I used to remember his name. I don't remember his name. That's how I know I'm in peace right now about this. But
was it Jesse? Was it Jesse?
Nah, Jesse. That's my dog.
Jesse,
so that Lock, and they shitted on Lock too. They shitted on him too because he didn't even make the team.
Yeah, he used to.
He didn't even make the team, bro. He's a stupid southpaw.
I think a lot of talented ball players not make the team. It's between whatever middle schools.
Yes, but it's how the politics work. Cause you so right about this. I'm gonna tell you, and I didn't even feel this until I didn't think about it like this until after I left the school. Cause I really was one of them people that tried to look at the good and everything, especially as a child. Like you say, you don't get affected by it so much. Man, I went and I'm talking about I had a great tryouts, great everything. I mean, I'm not in my mind. I'm like, who else is going to start over me? And I'm not even being like cocky. Like I'm just like, this is the best. If I was the coach, I'm ripping this dude every time he come down the court. Right? He's stopping the play. He's telling me to stop playing defense on him so hard so we can run through the play. You feel me? Like you're messing the play up. I'm blowing the play up every time they come down. Cause he got this white dude on the A team, the starting team. So in practice you realize who's gonna start because they put the starters together all the time, right? It was even cool. I still even roll with it. He knew. I found out later him and Hershey and the dude dad is buddies, right? So
politics shit.
Right, I ain't know. I ain't know. I mean, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm thinking you're judging us on talent. You feel me? But after a couple games and we lost by 30, 40 points, and you got the parents, this is what made me. Tony Daddy brought it to my attention.
So did you make the team?
Yeah, I made the team.
Okay, you made the
team. If I got cut on that team right there, I'm just gonna be honest with you. We were at because there was nobody else. Who are you gonna put in front of me at that point? Like, there's nobody else there to put me in front of me. So he's like. So I get there, so I'm in the game with that. I'm about to cry, bro, because he ain't put me in the game. We were getting destroyed. It's like third quarter. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about it. You a child, like I done got my grandma over there sitting over there, and you ain't gonna put me in the game at all. We down 25, 30 points.
Yeah, I can get
like it's throwing me off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and so Tony Daddy was sitting behind us, and he gave Hershey a damn earful that day. He was like, "So when we gonna put the little black point guard in?" He said just like that. When we gonna put the little? He said it just like that. He said when we gonna put the little black point guard? Hershey, you try to act like you don't hear shit. He slid Tony Daddy. I don't know if y'all know Tony Daddy. This nigga's big. It's a big ass nigga. Yes, Tony Robinson's a big ass nigga.
We gotta shout him out because I know the Ball family's been getting a lot of love.
And Tony Robinson is basically the Ball too.
Holiday father.
Yes. Holiday father, but Robinson they all played college football.
His whole rack.
You remember them, Mike?
He got a bunch of boys.
The Robinsons.
That's shout out to Travis. He played for the Atlanta Falcons. Tony won 2 rings over there at
shout out to
what school did Tony go to?
They went to Appalachian
State. He won 2 over there. Adrian. He went and played ball. Even the younger one that they adopted, he was a quarterback at Scotland. I can't remember his name. I think his name is Deshaun or something, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, shout out to him. Big shout out to him. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Tony Robinson. He did methods. You can judge methods or whatever, but he got him to where he was trying to get him there.
Him, Mr. Holiday, Mr. Ball, and I'm calling him Mr. Ball because I don't like him as a person at all. I can't stand him. But as a fucking father, I wish I could be more like him.
Right.
I'm not gonna fucking lie.
You get 3 sons in the NBA?
Bro, right now, I only got 2.
You're not losing.
I only got 2, but I'm telling you right now, I'm putting the football in that old hand. That's running back. And now you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send him to him. He playing running back. I'm gonna send my boy to him.
Believe it or not, though, they give me. LeVar Ball, he did a great job.
Thank you, he did. And they're not bad dudes.
He is not bad dudes because they got 2. It's a trio right now. It's a 3 of.
Nah, he the first one to do it. How he did it though.
Right, how he did it. But you got the Holiday brothers.
Right.
They all in the NBA. You got the
what they did though.
The Antetokounmpo, whatever you
call
it.
Yeah, they're like Grant.
Yep. Nah, that's fact.
And they're like Horace Grant nephews.
It's some more too.
It's some more. Even
you got the Currys.
I mean, you got the Currys.
I mean, still, 2 or more is great. I ain't gonna lie.
It's Mannings. The Mannings. There's some people that done it, but
the Watts.
The reason why LeVar Ball stand out to me the most is because of his boldness of it.
The boldness of it.
This nigga saying
totally what he was gonna do.
My son going to the Lakers, they gonna draft him because he better than his fucking Steph Curry. Now whether he was true about it or not, Lonzo got slapped. Both his sons done went second in the draft, and even got the least talented one in it.
Yeah, salute to everybody that's been affected by the pandemic. All right, where we going?
We wrapping
salute.
Let's go. Lamar.
Hold on. Let's go back, Nate. Though we skip. We skip Nate.
Nah, keep going.
Right. We skip. I ain't getting to get no Nate in.
No,
I'm not going to rag Nate. I was gonna give an interesting question on Nate because everybody we done seen 1,000 memes, right?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Tune in to Unfiltered Talk. What do you got me fucked up segment on Mr. Nate Robinson?
All I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give my little 2 cents about Nate. Was it courageous what he done?
No.
Stupid as hell.
Right.
Stupid.
I'm not gonna say stupid, but it definitely wasn't courageous.
It was stupid.
It wasn't courageous.
Courageous is jumping on the grenade to save you.
Courageous is doing that if I have to do it. He didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't. That wasn't a forced moment. He did that for attention. If he just got in there and knocked Buddy out. You feel me? Like we wouldn't be feeling sorry for old Buddy.
Bro, he wasn't gonna knock this dude out.
He wasn't gonna.
But I'm saying hypothetically, because for the people who's getting mad at everybody for. Bro, when we watched that jump, we was in. What was we saying before the fight? Nate might knock this nigga out.
Right. I never fucking said it.
No, listen. I
never fucking said it.
Listen. No, I'm not saying that you said it. I'm saying we said that in the. I'm gonna give you a punch of chance. Y'all boxing. Okay. I'm gonna give you that.
Let me tell you.
He had 0 fucking talent and skills in boxing. I mean, he didn't have street fighting skills.
Let me see.
Like he didn't even have.
Put the camera over here on us. Because I'm running the camera today. I'm gonna put this on us. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. To stop confusing being athletic as meaning you can do everything. You can't. Boxing is a sweet science for a reason. You don't just punch with your hand. You punch with your body.
The nigga let in with his face.
The only thing
you have to shift your
honestly, I feel like I could have whooped Nate Robinson.
Right. I said what we say. No, all of us here might have whooped Nate that night. I'm just being honest because
this is what happened.
If we compare the skill.
Well, to my eye, this is what I see what happened. Nate thought like, all right, you know what? As long as I stay in shape, I got my stamina, and I'll be all right. It's boxing. He didn't practice the techniques of boxing. Absolutely. I didn't see no guard.
I mean, I took from this respect niggas' professions. Respect the work that people put in. I don't even care if you the nigga that do fries at McDonald's. If I've been doing fries for 10 years.
But was it really his profession? Was he a professional boxer?
No. Yes, he is. He's a professional boxer.
Yeah. He only got one fight.
But he got one pro fight.
Let me go ahead and give you this. Let me tell you this. He might have had one professional fight.
But that's what I'm saying.
As an amateur.
He got a bunch of fights.
You know what I'm saying? As an amateur, they usually fight 100 fights.
Before they become pro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's when I say respect the profession.
We'll see who the fuck he is when he fight, if he really is Conor McGregor.
Let's be real.
No, listen to what I'm saying. See, that's a money grab.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a money grab. Conor has a better chance because Conor is a professional fighter.
So you know what I'm saying?
Conor has
that's his strength. But that's his strength. I mean, Mayweather could have knocked him out in the first round. But I'm just saying.
I'm saying he's definitely gonna. He boxed Mayweather. And he's in there for some rounds.
Absolutely. Nate. I saw boxing McGregor. Nate was disrespectful to me.
Let me tell you what
Nate was disrespectful to me.
Let me tell you exactly what Nate did. And he did a lot of things what black people do. He said, you know, it's a YouTube white dude. I'm gonna punish this white boy.
There's no way you can see. Did y'all see the fight before?
At the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah.
It look like a boxer to me.
It's like
I'm just saying. I ain't seen the fight before though. I ain't know.
All white boys ain't pussy, and all black dudes ain't fucking tough.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, I don't do it, but a lot of black people, they got that fucking mentality in their fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Like every white boy is pussy.
Yeah.
And every black dude is tough.
Yeah.
It's like what every black dude with dreads, all of a sudden they tough.
You a thug.
No, motherfucker, you still a bitch ass motherfucker.
Right.
Before you grew your fucking dreads.
Yeah,
or before you grew your beard. They don't sell hard at Walmart.
There was very much lack of respect for the sport. Right. You are disrespecting boxing by thinking you could just walk on the street. I don't even damn if Nate would have. I don't care if Nate. I don't care if Nate would have had 3-4 fights before that fight. It still would have been disrespect. Like you said, you fight 100 fights before you.
I would have gave him more respect if you would have, like you said, gave the sport the respect it deserved. You go through the range, you go through the trainings, you do the whole nine. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example of a motherfucker jumping into a sport just because you thought you was the big. You remember when Kimbo Slice went from street fighting to MMA and got his ass whooped?
But he won a few fights first.
He won a few fights.
Bruh.
He won a few fights first.
Yes. To think he was gonna dominate this sport. I'm like, bruh.
I mean, if you fighting somebody, it's a sport. You should feel like you're gonna whoop this nigga ass. I don't care who you is.
But then also he didn't look like he was out of his element either though. He just looked like he lost his fight.
He just looked like this nigga was better than him.
Wasn't it the second fucking round Nate got knocked down?
Yeah.
Was it the second?
Yeah.
The third?
He got knocked twice.
Was it
he got knocked down once in the first round.
You know what the real winner is? Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
Snoop did a job after that commentation he did.
Does anybody know how much Nate and Buddy made for that?
I'm gonna tell you what I think, but I hope it's not.
I hope they won that $500.
$600.
That shit ain't real.
Nah, that ain't real.
That's not real.
I already know that ain't real.
It was all supposed to be charity.
But they still got paid because I think
they still had to get paid, but everything else went in charity.
But I hope it wasn't $600. You literally got your ass.
If y'all want to hear
and a joystick.
Yeah, if y'all want to hear a deeper
dive. Not a good one either.
If y'all want to hear a deeper dive about Nate Robinson, make sure y'all tune in to Unfiltered tomorrow.
We going in
9 o'clock every Sunday. Best Conversations drops every Monday.
Every Monday.
So make sure y'all check out
Unfiltered
tomorrow.
Live tomorrow
to get a Well, yeah, this would be whatever. Yeah. But y'all, make sure, but by then y'all be already done seen it.
For sure.
Absolutely, man.
What was we at?
We was about to talk about the Ball family.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan. I'm a huge Charlotte Hornets fan. That's probably like the last thing I really care about. Like the NFL.
How are you still a Hornets fan?
I don't know. I pull for the fucking. I pull for the underdogs, man. Like, I really love underdogs.
They took the Hornets the first fucking time. That's what I am in. My heart is in New Orleans.
In New Orleans.
Fuck this. No, this is not my team.
All right.
And look, it's something. I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you're a Hornets fan because it was something that I was talking to him about before. Now, it would probably been way more Hornets fans if the Hornets would have kept Kobe.
Absolutely.
Clearly. But I'm saying, but my thing was he wouldn't have been Kobe if he don't go to the Lakers.
Kobe would have still been Kobe.
No, the fuck he wouldn't.
I think he would have.
No, the fuck he wouldn't.
Kobe,
it depends.
Kobe would have been more like
I feel like
D-Wade.
I feel like Kobe would have been more.
That ain't a bad thing. I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm saying Kobe would have been.
Because Kobe wasn't just Kobe when he got there. They wouldn't have fucking traded him.
Kobe wouldn't have won.
Kobe came off the bench his first year behind Eddie Jones.
Right. It took a lot of development. It took some development.
But what I'm saying is he needed development. Kobe needed development when he got there. He was fresh out of high school. He was raw as hell. What he had that everybody else in there was confidence. He had the skill too, but they was talking about Kobe shooting air balls all the time.
Right. And that Utah series, when his first playoff series, he could have hit the game winning shot, but he shot a
bunch of air balls. Kobe shot a bunch of air balls a year.
Bro, I'm telling you,
he did. I ain't gonna lie.
Kobe was coming. It wasn't no stopping Kobe. Kobe could have been in Utah. Kobe could have been.
No doubt about that.
Kobe would have been Black Mamba anywhere on Earth. The moon, Saturn, it don't make a difference.
But you can't take away the influence of having what you have when he gets to LA. I don't care what nobody say.
Even though that 96
it's different. It's different when you get there. Look at LeBron.
13 people.
Look at LeBron in LA.
People went before Kobe.
Look at LeBron. Now, granted, we gonna say LeBron's LeBron, right?
Yeah.
But look, he look a little different, a little more unstoppable in LA right now.
Man,
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Seasoning.
No. Well, okay. Seasoning mixed with the organization. They take care. They got he. I mean, he can do whatever he want to do, but it's already set up for a person like LeBron. Like LA is already set up for LeBron.
That's the only reason I can't say that Kobe wouldn't be Kobe is because LeBron's still LeBron. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, LeBron's still LeBron, but I'm saying, look, if LeBron would have started in LA, he'd have had a ring before 7 fucking years. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah,
he had a ring in year 3.
Yeah, they would have got him somebody else.
I'm just saying.
That's a big part, and that's the reason why Charlotte, Kobe would have just been scoring 40 points a night in Charlotte
and fucking missing the playoffs. So he'd
been getting bounced.
Well, the thing was, he would have gave Charlotte more potential to attract. The problem with Charlotte is we can't attract shit.
I think if Kobe would have played off the length of his rookie contract, he probably would have re-signed for that big money deal. Right. And then after that, he'd have been gone. Right. He'd been in LA 8 years instead of
probably gone.
I don't know. Kobe strikes me as one of those people like, oh, y'all done whooped my ass for 4 years, fucking running back for more folks. I make more money. Yes. The nigga didn't leave. We was sorry in LA for fucking.
That's LA.
I understand all that, y'all. I understand all that. I understand all that.
I can be mad. I don't get that.
Kobe Bryant did or did not ask for a trade.
Who would?
I'm just saying, losing. I don't give a damn. If you a Kobe Bryant, you don't lose. You hate to fucking lose.
Kobe was that nigga, but when he ain't got but with anybody, when you ain't got
you don't got the intangibles, it hurt.
When you got them,
we watched LeBron get his ass whooped. Right. He have a chance.
And I'm a LeBron fan. After year, it's like, alright, we gonna make it.
Because after you get to a certain level, you gotta have some other shit with you.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn.
Jordan never won nothing without Pippen and field.
Yeah.
And this is my thing about, and I hate when people always try to, he won 6 rings. He ain't winning them motherfuckers by himself.
Man, no, I don't think nobody really saying he won it by himself. They saying he didn't design the team.
Who?
That's the only difference. Like Jordan didn't design his team. He just showed up, worked. GM said, we drafted him, da-da-da. Make it so bad, they went and got Kukoc, and they didn't even fucking want him. Jordan and Kukoc, they didn't want this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You are not going to draft Kukoc and LeBron don't want that bitch on the team. LeBron's leaving. No. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the difference of the game. Now the game has changed now. Yeah. Now granted, I mean, if you put Michael Jordan in his time, I guess he would be doing the same thing. You get what I'm saying? But
nothing changed.
Yeah, nothing would. I'm just saying he would. That's the only devil advocate I can play as it, because you know how I usually defend the opposite. But like I get it, times different, times change. You got to dominate the time that you in. Fact. We got to stop comparing to me, LeBron, the fucking Kobe, the fucking Jordan. Them niggas was dealing with different people and different things.
To me, I still give GOAT to Jordan.
Yeah, for sure.
But to me, LeBron did more, way more.
Don't do more
with less. He beat better teams than Jordan ever thought about beating.
That's facts.
That's not a fact.
Thank you.
LeBron and them beat the best team.
That bitch ain't had no sorry ass team though.
What did you just say?
He said with less.
He said with less.
Yes, nigga, that ain't with less. He had Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love.
All I can say is
he said he is the most with some sorry ass teams.
They did have Hall of Famers.
You said LeBron did more when he had a sorry ass team.
Can I give you my minute? Let me give you my.
No, I'm trying to get clarification on what you were saying.
Okay, boom. The team LeBron beat, Spurs, dynasty. Golden State, dynasty. He beat the Thunder. Okay, that's not a dynasty. Who's on that Thunder team? Who's on that Thunder team? Now you can answer. Who's on that Thunder team?
None of them motherfuckers was who they are now. So stop that. You need to stop.
They were all.
None of them niggas are all. So why they stay on the team?
They were MVPs later in life.
James Rose coming off the bench.
It don't make a difference.
James Rose coming off the bench.
True or false? That team
was not the same team. Everybody knows that it wasn't the same team. Everybody knows that wasn't the same team. Everybody knows.
Who? Kevin Durant was the same person.
Them niggas was 23-2 and 3-4.
Kevin Durant, you might give that one for us.
And also,
give Harden that one. Give Harden that one. Kevin Durant was just as good then as he is in.
Hold on.
You trying to tell me? Stop. He wasn't dropping 30.
No.
Stop. He dropping 30.
Hold on. What was your point? Your point was
LeBron beat way better, more talented people than Jordan ever thought.
No. What you just said? You said with less. You said he did more with less. He won more with less. Wrong to the fucking wrong.
Who was the same coach that coached LeBron?
Let me say what I'm gonna say.
Answer my question.
Let me say my statement. I ask your question. Let me say my statement. I ask your question. My statement is. You said less. That same team you talking about with OKC, let's name the damn Miami Heat roster. Can we start? Who want to start with me? Let's start with LeBron. D-Wade. Chris Bosh. Should I keep going?
3 Hall of Famers.
Should I keep going?
You got 3 Hall of Famers.
Should I keep going? And they was already established Hall of Famers.
Okay.
And they was in their prime. You said he did more with less.
Tell me this. After LeBron, after you pick LeBron first, who you gonna pick next? Kevin Durant. Who you gonna pick after him? James Harden or them?
Wrong.
You not gonna pick.
I don't like James Harden. I'm not picking him. Take play with him.
So you thinking the next 3 people play for OKC?
And at that time,
draft pick play for OKC.
I'm just saying, you saying he did more with less. I mean, damn. You give me Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade in their prime. I take it.
Well,
I can bet Kobe would have won a ring with him. I bet.
He wasn't in his prime.
Thank you.
Who?
Wade.
He was on his last leg.
When they played OKC?
He was in his prime.
Nigga. Hold on. Nigga, are you serious? That's the first ring, right?
He was in his prime.
That was second ring.
No, I'm talking about that was that dynasty's first ring, right?
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade was catching alleys behind the backs, windmill. He was ducking on the bird out of here.
I would have taken no beard James Harden over that night.
Dwayne Wade that year they won't beat OKC.
James Harden was coming off the bench. We didn't even know James Harden was.
He wasn't the same James Harden as he is now.
6 man of the year, wasn't he? He was 6 man of the year, wasn't he?
But
he got 20 out the
guess what? What's better?
James Harden.
3 established Hall of Famers. 3 potential Hall of Famers.
I take potential.
Yeah, and you gonna take that L that they took too. You gonna take that L that they took too. But you gonna take that L with you too.
You got a great argument, Mike, but that OKC team
young team take L for lack of experience, lack of talent.
All I'm saying is, let's go back to the point.
I think they had Jefferson.
Let me give you a team. Let me give you a team that ain't nothing. Who was on Jordan first? The championship he first won. He beat the Lakers too, right?
He beat the Lakers.
Yeah. Jordan. He only beat the fucking Lakers. The loaded Lakers too. And they were loaded too.
B.J. Armstrong.
Not a Hall of Famer.
Not a Hall of Famer.
Not even near.
Jordan Pippen. All-Star.
Them no Hall of Famers on that team.
And like Ben Cartwright.
On that team?
Horace Grant was
They're the only Hall of Famers that was on that team. Name another one.
They played all Lakers. Tell me who Jordan beat in their prime.
Pull it up.
Tell me who Jordan beat in their prime.
Stockton Malone. Damn Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. Goddamn Charles Barkley. All of them.
Charles Barkley All of them count.
No, Charles Barkley count, but not no fucking the glove and. Because they were too young.
They were young.
They was young.
The same fucking stuff we already said they didn't count. I said they wasn't who they were. I didn't say they didn't count for the championship. They still made it to the championship. I didn't say they didn't count. I never said they didn't count. I'm going with your point. You said they did more with less.
That's all I'm saying. No, I said they counted. I said all these people that Jordan beat counted. Now.
You made it to the championship.
Now. Who else?
So Miami count. That we just beat, they count.
Who of these people is better?
Sorry, damn team, LeBron.
Who of them is better than Tim Duncan?
Sorry. Huh?
Who of them is better than Tim Duncan? Anybody you name? Who's better than Tim Duncan?
No.
Hell no.
Carmelo is better than Tim Duncan.
You put Tim Duncan over
Carmelo is better than Tim Duncan.
It's debatable.
Carmelo is better than Tim Duncan.
It's debatable.
No.
What have you been drinking?
Carmelo was the third. Hold up. Carmelo the top 5 all-time scorer. All time.
That's true.
5 rings.
LeBron just passed the nigga.
How many rings Tim Duncan got?
Carmelo.
How many Tim got?
Hold up. I'm just saying you can't disrespect Carmelo like that though. You can't. Y'all disrespect. He's more respected.
Carmelo's stats is way better than Tim Duncan.
How about this though? How many times was Tim Duncan make it to the championship while Jordan was playing?
That's because Jordan kept. Jordan did that.
I'm just saying.
Jordan did that.
He didn't even make it. He played to go.
He never was
Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan was in the league with Michael Jordan.
He was there. He's a rookie.
Way out.
He's a rookie. But guess what? They had Aaron didn't he? Because they won the next 2. They won the last rings in the 90s.
No, but Jordan was retired. Jordan was retired.
I know, but all I'm saying is though.
And the Spurs won in the 99.
All I'm saying is LeBron beat quality people with LeBron.
Okay, Jordan didn't.
Let me put a
nobody. I'm gonna tell you, and this is my.
What are you saying?
This is my final point about Jordan never played pro like talented shooting guards at his level. There is no competition.
Boy, you getting real sick. Okay, I didn't say who. I'm saying, but you getting real ticky tack. Well, LeBron, who the fuck he played? Because that's all Jordan did was play Hall of Fame. It was a different game. That's why I said you couldn't do the era. The game was different.
But it
was about Shaq and big niggas. Then.
But dude,
you know what I'm saying?
What they got to do with shooting guards though, man?
Because who gives a damn about the shooting guard?
That's where he played.
Where you to go?
Who played?
Because can't nobody guard him.
No, night after night of nobody. Night after night of nobody. Night after night of nobody.
First of all, you disrespect.
You know what? Now I see where you coming from.
Night after night of nobody.
The game was they had point guards, of course, but back in the 90s,
Jordan was a 2 guard though.
He was a 2 guard.
In the 80s and 90s,
I'm finna name about 10
it was based off the big man.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
And then it went to the
Hall of
outside.
Famers too.
No, you're not.
When it came to the 2000s, it was the outside back to.
He didn't take Clyde Drexler ring either.
That's your one.
I mean,
That's the one.
Clyde is your one. And I knew you were
He
gonna
played against John Starks.
trash. Keep him.
Oh, he trash now.
John Starks Hall of Famer though.
Trash.
He's a Hall of Famer, but he's very highly respected, and he's a nigga that you don't want to play against.
why is he so respected?
Because he's scrappy. He's one of them tough dudes.
Who was on his team with him? Who was in the force on his team?
Duh. But we're talking about guards, right? Man, y'all better go watch. Y'all better go to YouTube and watch.
If your older brother ran the park, you can go to the park.
Reggie was gonna be last. I was gonna say Reggie for last. We all know what Reggie almost sent that nigga home.
Reggie took him to game 7 though, right?
Only 2.
And at that time, he's arguably the best shooter that ever lived at that point.
Yeah, of course, Reggie Miller was a beast, but
no, he was not a beast. He was a shooter.
Hold up. Y'all keep talking about
Reggie was a beast. He was Curry before Curry.
Reggie was a beast.
Right.
You ain't gonna disrespect Reggie Miller like that.
Reggie,
stop. I hate arguing with the new-minded people.
What is a beast?
Y'all forgot how amazing Reggie Miller was. That's
when you consider one of the best two guards of your era, you a beast.
Yes.
It's only 3 of them. What the hell are you talking about?
But I'm just saying, Reggie Miller was considered one of the best two guards of his era.
It's only 3 of them.
Yes.
Also, he was the one that gave Jordan the business. He did. So he never beat him.
So you not making all 90s team without Reggie Miller?
I'll give him that.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm not just saying, wait, you saying beast. You know what beast is?
Did Jordan not play against Allen Iverson?
Allen Iverson is a beast at the point guard.
He was a pup, though. He was a pup.
He was still at the 2 guard.
Allen Iverson played for 4 or 5 years while Jordan was in there. Did Jordan not play against Kobe Bryant?
He played 2 years.
Hold up, I'm just saying. Hold up.
I don't even count it.
No, he played like 3 years.
Kobe was a kid.
I don't count it the same.
It's always something there. I'm just saying. He did not play with these people.
And Jordan did him in.
But LeBron got some.
Jordan did him in.
Look, I'm just saying.
Allen Iverson came in.
That's my point. He's Jordan. Like, this is the point.
Jordan
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's Michael Jordan. Like,
them cats are more LeBron. Those are the people LeBron played in their prime.
No.
What did that mean when Jordan was there?
LeBron let it.
I'm just trying to say. All I'm saying is, this is all I'm saying. First of all, you're being unfair because I just told you it was about big men at that time. Would y'all agree? With Jordan era, that's why Jordan is so fucking amazing because he was a guard and he took over the league. It was about being 6'8" or 9 or better at that time.
Question:
Magic Johnson was the man, right?
Can I question? How do you think Jordan would have fared up against those 2 Rockets teams that won back-to-back in 94, 95?
He'd have tore their ass up. I'm gonna tell you why.
He would have had to have a team.
My number one reason in saying that is because every time his ass got there, and the facts is because we like to say facts, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody took him to a game 7. Not one
in the finals.
Because that's what we talk. That's what we said. When you said, would he win it, right? Yeah. So
it's winning time.
So all I'm saying is, all I can go on is what I'm niggas done before.
So I think Houston would have not gave him no problems.
He had problems every time he got there. I didn't say that. I'm saying he's going to overcome.
He's gonna drop 40.
I'm bullshit.
He's gonna drop 40. Jordan got to drop 40. And this is my argument.
No, don't get it twisted. He had a guard. Vernon Maxwell would have been guarding him. Which is
done him in.
No, stop. Don't just say
done him in.
Stop.
Stop.
Nigga, stop. Hold up. I gotta stop you right now, young man. Listen to me. Listen to me. Shout out to my Uncle Vernon Maxwell, my nigga. First and foremost.
I don't care.
First of all, you better go check the tape. He got Jordan more times than Jordan got him. So you better go check the tape. I done watched all of them. So you better go check the tape. You talking about basketball the wrong guy.
The Hall of Famers of our time.
I'm gonna say this again. LeBron led the East 8 years in a row.
It was watery. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just
gonna say that's what you using it for y'all point for whatever. What I'm saying is all I'm defending is what you said. And I said you said that Jordan LeBron did more with less. Yes. And that ain't even true at all. The greatest thing. No. Yes, he did more with less. When did LeBron start getting rings? He was 18. He made it.
That 07 team.
8 years.
LeBron led that 07 team to the finals.
Okay. Yeah, after he started creating the damn
Did Jordan listen what he said? He didn't say he did more with less. The first
time. That's what he said.
I know, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Right. LeBron went to the finals his first year. Who all was on the team with him?
A mop bucket.
And he lost.
Sweet.
No.
I didn't say
he lost.
Won.
So what we talking about?
He just said he did more with less.
Okay. Jordan dropped 65 in the guard in the playoffs when they lost to the Boston. They lost too. Who gives a damn? They lost.
How many times did Jordan lead the East?
Huh?
6 years, right?
Huh?
How many times did Jordan lead the East? 6 years, right?
Leave the East or lead?
Leave the East.
Lead.
He was the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times. How many times was LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Who gives a damn? Because nobody hang them banners.
We did.
Who cares?
But that's the whole point.
Championships.
They do hang them banners.
We're not talking about championships.
No, the Lakers don't hang them banners. We don't hang Eastern Conference championships.
We're not talking
we don't even hang them.
His whole statement was he said he did more with less.
Yes.
But y'all saying he did more by y'all are calculating accomplishments that nobody telling. That's like me saying, that's like me saying Jordan. That's like me saying Jordan had more 40-point games than LeBron. Or Jordan had more. Like we can do this shit already.
Let me get him. First of all, what Hall of Fame coach LeBron have at any point?
Just like what does they got to do with LeBron? I don't like these questions because I don't answer these questions. No, because they don't got nothing to do with the underlying point.
How many championships did Jordan win without Phil Jackson?
He ain't coach
What the Miami coach is going to have a Hall of Fame now?
Did he play with besides the one he owned? What other team did he play with besides them? Because LeBron is on his third fucking team.
Okay,
I'm sorry. You're gonna get a different coach when he
everywhere he went.
So
after 8 years of getting that ass whooped, right?
Go back.
8 years of getting that ass whooped.
With a long time.
I'm just saying though.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
No, not that long. But go ahead.
LeBron has been more successful in the playoffs than Jordan has.
You say he's been more successful in the playoffs?
As far as like
he's played more years.
But even if we go, even if we take back the years,
let's go 13. Pull up LeBron first 13. Pull up Jordan first 13. Goddamn.
I bet you LeBron.
Don't forget my nigga to the pressure like baseball.
LeBron won the year.
Pull it up. They do that. He's put it up on ESPN last year. Pull it up. Y'all want to do that? Y'all want to do 13 to 13? We can do that. Your man gonna lose. But you know he gonna lose. How? He's already put his first 13 years. It's on my career.
He gonna be like shit.
Jordan got 6 in 13, nigga. Who got it?
He gonna be.
Who got 6 in 13?
He lost.
Who?
He lost.
With the same team.
He lost.
I did not call Charles Barkley and say, nigga, if you play with me, these niggas keep whooping my ass. I didn't do that. I stayed on the team. With the team, got built, got the niggas better. I didn't go get the nigga, the second best player. At that time, Dwayne Wade was the third best player in the league. LeBron was the second, and he went and got the second best player in the league.
He didn't win without Pippen. Y'all
gonna stop
one damn year.
Man, get out.
He did not beat Pippen.
Pippen was drafted to the Chicago Bulls.
What? He still never played.
No, he know okay. If Jordan went and got Magic, Pippen, and motherfucking Barkley, he done won 20 fucking rings. Like I'm just saying, he would have won 20 rings. Y'all know that.
Well, maybe he should have did that.
No, he shouldn't. Cause that's why I like him. I like Jordan. He did it organically. What LeBron did, that shit processed. He processes rings. It's okay. It's still rings. But let me say process.
So you telling me if
I like my shit organic?
You telling me if the Lakers would have drafted LeBron wouldn't stay with the Lakers and they wouldn't have more rings than they have now? That they got now?
What they got to do with a man jumping?
If LeBron was drafted to the Lakers, just like you saying, Kobe was drafted to the Lakers. Jordan was drafted to the Chicago Bulls and they made a team. They drafted good players around.
Kobe was drafted to the Charlotte Hornets. We just said that.
Who the fuck?
Kobe was drafted to Charlotte.
He never played.
Chicago. Jordan was drafted to Chicago Bulls, right?
You know what?
LeBron was drafted to the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? That's where he wanted to go. He even said it out of his mouth.
Where is Kerry champion?
So fucking stand in there. Man, he wanted to do it.
Right. You know what LeBron was his second season in the damn playoffs? Where was Jordan going his ass home?
That's what I'm saying. He keep moving the goalpost. He keep moving the goalpost.
And to what you
by himself, Jordan was in the playoffs. Jordan was going to hit goals.
Who gives a damn? Who cares? Motherfucking Kemba Walker got out the first round. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares about that?
Jordan finished. He started in the 90s. He got his ass all up and down the A. All up and down the A.
So guess what? Them same flat ass bottomless stats that you try to tell me about Eastern Conference Finals. Guess what? Them hoes. When Jordan was getting his ass whooped, all he was doing was breaking all the fucking records. And that's the shit y'all trying to listen. That's the shit y'all trying to get me to get hype about LeBron. It's the same type of shit y'all trying to make points over this nigga doing that. That's not. I don't care about what LeBron almost did. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about what he did. What he did do is just get that ass whooped 6 fucking times when he went to the finals. That's a fact. Speaking of six.
Hold on, let me pay attention. I'm just saying. 3-1.
He just hit on me like.
And what did he do? What did LeBron do when he was down 3-1? What did he do?
They trying to rub my shoulder.
That's the LeBron thing.
And let's talk about that. When he came back,
73-win team.
Right. Best team.
Fuck that. Let's go outside and play right now. Fuck LeBron. Fuck Kobe. Nigga, I'm the motherfucking GOAT. Come on, nigga. It's a court down the road. We can say this shit right now.
He came back 3-1.
Fuck this.
Not only did he come
back,
He beat the team that had the best record.
My sneakers in the car.
Best shooters in the game.
This is
I'm just saying. I feel like since I'm the best basketball player, we should respect my opinion more.
What the fuck? Okay, this title.
Yeah, you too, Kayvon.
I feel like Kayvon might got you.
I know I got him.
Anybody can get it.
And we done played before in real life. It's been years ago. He was a little nigga.
We don't say what happened. No, we talk about it.
I mean,
let's definitely talk about it.
Can we transition? Can we transition? Can we transition? Man, Jordan LeBron talk really brings the best out of
we bring out that. We in the barbershop now, ain't we?
Absolutely.
Cause I hate blind Jordan witnesses. Like,
what up, you hate?
I'm sorry.
Nah, I
hate pimples on my songs. They put them bitches on there.
They don't give LeBron his respect, man. When they disrespect LeBron,
they play his Kobe.
How can you disrespect LeBron?
You so disrespectful talking about people who think Jordan is better is disrespectful. Listen to what you just said.
I'm sorry.
You so
I didn't say anything about it. I said people disrespecting LeBron.
You know, people you're talking about are the people who love Jordan, right? Most of the time, right? Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
It's like
you disrespect Jordan.
I'm disrespecting.
Because you calling this nigga an animal that he's not.
Forget about Kobe.
You call him the word.
I'm calling who an animal that is not.
You know what? That's a good question. Why does Kobe come up in the GOAT conversation?
In this conversation?
Because he's the real GOAT.
He doesn't come up in the GOAT conversation.
No, that's the conversation y'all be having. No. When I talk about the GOAT conversation, I talk about Kobe, and Kobe's my GOAT. I don't give a damn what y'all got to say him, but before he died, I'm gonna tell you right now, you just arguing with so much passion for Jordan.
Yes. But Kobe's your GOAT.
No, he's my GOAT, my personal GOAT. But realistically, it's Jordan. And I think Kobe is number 2. Yeah. So I think Kobe. I don't respect that though. I don't respect the Shaq GOAT.
Tony, when Kobe died, this nigga told me that shit. I pulled over. I was driving. I pulled the fuck over.
Oh, you heard was my guy. Phone do this.
Like my phone.
I said, bro, Kobe died. All I heard was.
I told him stop playing. Don't play with me like that. And Kobe's my guy. Just like Kobe, your
nigga, I took off work, nigga.
Bro, and I'm gonna tell you like this. You know what?
Bro.
You know what stopped Kobe from being the GOAT.
Let's give me some pre-dinner.
And I'm gonna give y'all the real right here. What stopped Kobe from being the GOAT is them first 3 rings.
Yeah. See, we're gonna stop right now. I don't want to talk about this. You think we just got attention now? I don't want you to keep commenting on Kobe. I want you to stop right now.
Stop taking him out.
You the dude that would have crossed over.
We about to go right. This shit about to go even more crazy.
You still lose. I don't care how good you can ball.
Listen.
But university.
Yeah, it is.
I'm the best baller in here.
Oh shit!
I get that.
I don't even think that's up for debate.
I get that.
You never played me, Kayvon.
So you can't be played you, but so you ain't even in my league.
I didn't know you. I just know taller than me. That's all.
Yep, that's that same shit that Nate.
I didn't know I got a chance.
That's that Nate man. That's that Nate Robinson mentality.
But I know I'm taller than you. I got an advantage over you. I'm not taller than this nigga.
Look, y'all can play. We should put some money on that.
Yeah. Only we gonna play football too.
I'm fine with that too. But I don't know how you play one-on-one football.
Boy, you gonna get dusty. I'm gonna tell you that.
I don't know how you do that, but
this is Bess Conversations.
Well, I guess you gotta have a
all-time QB.
I mean, I play football. You know how it is what it is on that one.
I'm just gonna let y'all know, man. When we get in them lines, man, y'all ain't the same dude.
Lynn was pretty good at football too, though, right?
Yeah, I'm an athlete. See, he don't know that, but that's okay. I'm not just talking shit. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm not just talking shit. I am going to embarrass your ass on that court.
This is Killa TV.
Killa nigga in my head like, what's the shit? What was the shit from the Jamie Foxx shit when dude was like,
your conscience.
I am your conscience. That shit is still hilarious.
This done went left.
Right.
This done went left.
But nah.
Maybe I should wrap
Who
it up.
Who y'all think winning this fight though? By the way, I can't pull shit up right now.
Spence gonna win.
Yeah, without a question.
I'm mad because I want to watch.
All right, man. Best Conversations Podcast, man. Happy holidays to Happy holidays to everybody out there. Any final words before we wrap this up? Gotta thank Bino for coming through.
LeBron ain't do nothing but sit his ass down.
He's a LeBron hater.
He didn't even sit his ass down.
All right, 2021. Look for y'all podcast, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, 2021. Look for the podcast, man. For what they don't know, you know what I'm saying? Me and Lee Rogers right here.
Well, Lord knows, boy. I hope we got a lot of footage for y'all niggas. But that nigga Lee Rogers gonna talk, boy.
I'm gonna tell you this like this right here one time.
Y'all still gonna do the? Is it still gonna be what we talked about? I don't wanna give.
We'll talk about it out there.
Yeah, I didn't want to give a spoiler alert. It's still gonna be the same thing.
No, we'll talk about it.
I would look forward to that.
We'll talk about it. It's gonna be fun. We got a lot of good ideas we cooking up and eliminating right now. So definitely stay tuned. It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be fun. But the number one most thing we want it to be is informational. You know what I'm saying? I want people to come to this podcast, and after watching it, you laugh. You got you learned something, and you know what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, you was entertained because that's what we are. Let's get it.
Absolutely. And if you're saying this is Monday, that means you already watched Unfiltered yesterday.
Yes, you did.
Salute to Unfiltered, Mike, T Mac. You know what I mean? And I want to thank y'all personally. You know what I mean? But the journey of y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all came to me about, before the pandemic about doing the podcast. It's been beautiful to watch that evolution of podding and getting the thing up and running and doing y'all thing. And now we all in conjunction together trying to do this thing. So shout out to Unfiltered Podcast every Sunday. Can't forget that. Shout out to Coupe DeVille in here. He's the third leg to the pod. Any final words for us?
Oh yeah, man. Definitely shout out my brother from another mother, the third leg, Coupe DeVille. He the music guy. He wasn't here, so definitely shout out to him and also tune in to Unfiltered Podcast. Y'all every Sunday, 9-ish.
With the shits and shenanigans.
Always, man. Best Conversations Podcast. Probably like maybe one or two more episodes of 2020. I'm not sure. Got my boy.
We're gonna have a one-on-one basketball court episode.
They don't want that.
Special edition bonus episode this year. I will be cutting ass.
This is your content.
They don't want that. But we couple more episodes, but definitely going strong going into 2021. More guests. We definitely want to be more informative. We love talking about people's journeys, but the conversations definitely gotta be had. That's why I started with the pandemic.
Yes.
But when you talk about Jordan and Kobe, that shit can. We were literally been here to 2:00 in the morning.
And still yelling.
I want to stop talking to you niggas about that shit. Like, it's really what we learned that is y'all niggas don't know what you're talking about.
No. Yes, sir. All right, man. Best Conversations Podcast every Monday, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
T-Mac, you ain't got nothing to say. T-Mac on the way out.
I was just trying to wait my turn.
Okay, go ahead.
I just appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate you, Killa TV, for having us on, man. Unfiltered Podcast. Check out tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. If by now you've already seen it because this is actually Monday. All right, man. Best Conversations Podcast, man. We'll see you next week with we'll see you next week, man. Best Conversations Podcast. We out.